Hey DIY nieces, let me walk you through how I decorated my porch for the autumn season. So if you have a porch that can accommodate seating, you absolutely want to put some seating out there. So here, I went thrifting, and thrifting is always going to be my first source of shopping because you can find some really good and affordable holiday items when you go thrifting. And so I found this at my local thrift store, and he was only $2.50. So I just simply took him and stuck him in a little basket and propped him in front of the pole. And then I also found her at the same thrift, and I think she was only $1.50, I think, somewhere along the lines. But I did the same thing with her, propped in the basket and set it in front of the pole. So I have one on each side. So next I just stood back and I looked at the space, and I just looked at different areas of the porch that I wanted to fill. So for me, more items is more eye-catching to me. The more fall items you find to put on your porch, the more inviting it is. So I've had these little hay, I don't know, bunches, I don't know what you call it, hay blocks, bricks, I don't know. But I've had these hay little things probably for about 4 or 5 years, and I have left them in the plastic so that I can keep them and use them year after year. So some of the plastic is coming up, and I eventually rewrap it in some saran wrap, but for now this is gonna do. So I just took it and propped it in the space on the porch that I felt like it would look cute. And then I took another little pumpkin setup and just simply set it on top. And I did that on both sides of these stairs. And there's the other one. I have that one. And I have that one. So that is them together. Alright. And then as I stepped back and looked at it and observed, I said, okay, what else can I do? So I decided to put 2 pumpkins in my planters. And I already had some flowers in there that was fall color, so I just left them in there. And I did one on each side. So here's the other one. So another eye-catching thing is, if you have 2 identical sides, put 2 identical placements, one on each side. And I found these pumpkins, they were at Dollar Tree, $3. Yeah, they were $3 a piece. Alright, next, you want to focus on your door area. So I already had my wreath up, and when I put my wreath up, I put it up with the expectation of using it all the way through the autumn and the fall season. So I had this up all summer, and I'm like, the next time I change my wreath out, I want it to be for Christmas. So I need something that's going to fall into line with the fall and the autumn season as well. So when I made this wreath, I made it with that in mind. So I don't have to change out my wreath because it fits perfectly into the decor. So you absolutely want to put something on the door. a wreath, a door hanger, something, but you want to put something on the front door. All right. Also, I have these planters, and your porch, of course, is going to look different from mine. But you just stand back and you look at your porch, and you see what places and areas you can fill stuff in with. So I just hung a little pumpkin, simple pumpkin display here, and all of these items came from Walmart and Dollar Tree, guys. Except for this little bush thing. I got this from a store called Roses. I have a simple welcome board that I also created for summer, and something that can work all the way through the autumn and the fall season, and just fits perfect in the decor as well. Also, I added a lantern that came from Walmart, pumpkin, and a little basket. Just simple, practical stuff, guys. You'll be surprised. And so, have the same thing on this side. Excuse my water. On this side, I added a porch board that I created like 6 years ago, that fits perfectly into the decor as well. And I have the pumpkin hanging from the lamp. And this time I switched it up. I put the lantern on the ground and the pumpkin on the thing. And I put a little pumpkin in a little basket. Alright, and last but not least, I wanted to fill in a little empty space that I have as well on the right side of the porch. So I decided to put this sign here. This is my sign. I have it anchored by bricks, and eventually I'm going to go to the thrift store and find me like a flannel shirt and cover up those bricks. And I'm also going to take some flannel shirts and drape them off of these hay things. I think that'll be cute. And that's my sign. And this is the overall look of my fall decor for my porch. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And see you guys in the next video.